appreciate the opportunity to participate on the call today and share some feedback with other partners about the success that we've had with this program. So my company, I'm a partner with Entrust Technology Consulting Services. You may have met me before, formerly as Prism Technologies Group. We merged the two entities back in October, so we're really excited about that, expanding our reach a little bit. We're based in San Antonio, Texas, with footprints in the Dallas-Fort Worth area as well as Houston, focusing mostly on Texas and Louisiana for customer accounts that we work on. And really, what we do is try to work with customers to take the solutions that Microsoft has around Office 365 and Windows Azure and really expand those offerings to give them really good, meaningful business value for those customers.
Love to hear how you've been involved in the CIE program. How'd you get started? When did you get started? And how's this benefited your prospects and you as a partner company?
Sure. So, we got involved with the CIE program back when it was actually still referred to as the MEC program at the time. And really, the program was designed to provide us with a hands-on lab that we could show customers how these tools and solutions can really impact their business day to day. And as part of that, we obviously been involved for many years. For the past 4 years, we've won a couple different awards kind of around CIE and other programs, as you mentioned, that we leverage together. So we're the Microsoft Community Connections Partner of the Year for our region, as well as the SMB Influencer of the Year, because of the participation in these programs and what we've done. And really where we've seen value is the ability to take the customer immersion experience where we are given a tenant that's already pre-provisioned with content and features and actually have a discussion with the customer and show them what capabilities exist within the platform. And that's really been where we found value with the program, is to be able to have them come into a room and sit them down and show them how they could actually use this these tools in a real world environment. And so I think that's really been the biggest advantage to what we've done.
Yeah. So it sounds like some pre-canned configured demos that had been made for you on your behalf, an environment that you don't have to manage, kits are sent, and customers can visualize and actually have hands-on experience and really understand how these products work together. So that's awesome. And the other aspect of this program is that there's an online site too for those that may not be the larger partner that could dedicate a couple of headcount for this program. So there's additional information at microsoftcie.com that partners can go to. But the last question is I thought what was interesting is your other angle of how you've tied in MCC with the Microsoft Community Connections program and the retail stores as well. And the Microsoft Community Connections, if partners aren't aware, it's the ability for partners to get connected to chambers and also to associations to really drive appropriate solutions for a specific industry. So, Lav, real quick, if you can just tell us how you've put all those together.
Yeah, sure. So when we started working with the CIE program, the Microsoft Community Connections team, what we've done is really look to leverage that for our CIE sessions so that we are taking advantage of resources available to drive attendance to the events that we're having. And we run about 50 events per year on average, so quite a few. But really where we've found that beneficial is, and I'll give you a specific example, was with the National Association of Women Business Owners, where they had their annual conference last September in San Antonio. And we teamed with the Microsoft Community Connections group as well as the local Microsoft retail store to actually work at that event, to host sessions kind of as quick CIEs to give those people, the attendees, exposure to the program, and then from there actually worked with NABO to reach out to each of their individual chapters in the state to then go and actually share that with people that weren't able to attend the larger conference. And across the board for our CIE events, obviously we do a lot of them, but we get about 30% of the customers that attend that actually do business with us. And we calculate that it roughly estimates out to about $200,000 a year in consulting services in the SMB space, just based off these events. And so I think that really tells that there's real value there. And I always like to tell partners, don't just try this once. As you can see, we do a lot of events, and that's the key. Try different times, different days, different scenarios, and find what works best for your area, your region, but take advantage of MCC and the retail stores as part of this to really provide true value for your organization and for your customers.
That sounds great. So just create a bigger V team that includes Microsoft. It makes your organization look that much bigger. Consistency and perseverance were kind of the key themes I heard that made you successful. So, hey, Bryan, really appreciate your time. Thanks so much for dialing in and participating in our West Region call. And we really appreciate your feedback and observations.
Thank you.